Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Building KASHYYYK. This is the 10th episode, kind of a momentous occasion. I can't believe we're actually 10 weeks in already. It's really flown by, but yeah, we have a good episode for you this week, guys. I hope you do enjoy this episode. We have a load of progress on both filling up and working on filler brick. We have rock work, we have wall designs, we have other details and stuff like that. But before we get into it, I want to say a huge thank you to our live stream donator this week, Ludwig. He donated a couple of times on the recent live stream. If you want to come along to those live streams, I definitely would urge you to do so. They're really good fun and we have a great time building the mocks, and you guys can get a sneak peek and sort of ask me any questions you have about the mock or any other things like that. We usually do them around once a week, usually Tuesdays or Thursdays, something around those different days depending on how busy I am that week. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this episode, so without further ado, I will head straight into the episode right now. Okay, so I'm starting this week off with a bit of progress to show you both on the rock wall and on the small wall that I've got next to it. So you can see we've made a ton of progress. We pretty much doubled the height of the rock wall right here. Really happy with this progress. It's kind of looking a little bit messy, but I like that. That's kind of what I was going for with this rock wall, and I'm really excited to do this. It takes a while to do rock work, so this has been the accumulation of at least a few hours on stream and then off stream as well. And then you can also see we've worked on the small wall to the right a little bit there. We've also set up the wall for where we're going to build on the next bit just for this sort of slanted wall, and you can see there that is basically all of the rock wall done. Really happy with this. Think it's looking really good and coming together quite nicely. Now it's time to turn our attention over to this final base plate right here, or the fourth base plate, and just do a little bit of raising up, a little bit of technique, and start to work on that. Okay, so with base plate 4 now done, or slightly done with this sort of border and everything, I can now put it back into its place right there, and you can see basically how I'm orientating this. You can see I just continued that sort of like dark bluish grey wall that mirrors the other side on base plate number 2, and then you can see we just have a row of Technic all around the outside, just so it fits onto all the different base plates on either side. So this will make it nice and easy to connect it and make things modular. I will have to raise this up just the same as I did with base plate number 2, so that's why I've started this in a few different areas just there. But yeah, you can see a pretty good overview of all the mock right there. So next up, I started prepping for where these sort of like curved walls are going to go, similar to the ones just over here, so the exact same technique. But I've realized I've actually run out of these inverted slopes right here, so I've ordered a load. They should be arriving in the next week or so, so hopefully those will come pretty soon on Bricklink. And then yeah, basically I raised up this section behind it so they were ready to go when they do arrive, and I can start creating those sort of sloped walls. So yeah, then I'll show you a sneak peek of how the rock work looks in the back, so you can see a load of different filler and stuff like that behind here. Just sort of going for as minimal amount of filler as possible whilst keeping it super sturdy and super strong, and I'm really happy with this. I just thought I'd show you this just to sort of give you guys a look at how I create my rock work and stuff like that. And I've done a very similar thing over here on the other bit of wall here, just sort of propping it up as much as I can. So then last week I replaced a couple of these grill tiles with black ones underneath the dark bluish grey, and I finally went ahead and replaced the fourth one right here. I kind of had one missing last week, but yeah, we've now got all of those done, and I think they look a lot better with the black underneath the actual grills. We also made some more progress on this wall right here, so now I actually started and added in an extra section. So you can see this middle section has these kind of like diamond almost patterns in the middle there. I kind of like the way that's looking, sort of like vents or something like that. And I added the top piece on top, and I added it in at an angle with some different mixel joints, and I'm really happy with the way this is looking. I think this is looking pretty good. I don't know how high I'm going to do this yet. I'm not sure if this is going to be exactly where it stays. We'll have to see as we raise up different sections of the other platform and stuff like that, and see how it works with that. But yeah, overall pretty happy with this bit of progress right here. So this week I actually made a review for my Brick Vault TIE Fighter, which is the TIE Fighter model I'm going to be using in this mock. I would definitely recommend checking out that video. It should be coming out the day after this KASHYYYK episode comes out, so on the Sunday. But yeah, basically to do this I wanted to have a nice sort of flattened off area ready to review it, and I wanted to use the landing platform as a sort of base for the review. So you can see here I've basically filled in a load of the sections right here. A lot of this is just filler. I probably will be replacing a ton of the different areas in here, especially all the bits with big long panels and stuff. in dark bluish grey. I think this looks a little bit unfinished, and I'll definitely be adding a few more details, a few more bits of dirt and dust and everything like that as well, so definitely stay tuned for that later in this episode, hopefully. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. It's all finished off now, and this is pretty much, I guess, kind of how this is going to look in the finished mock. Obviously there's still some finishing touches to do, but we're pretty much there, and I definitely think it looks pretty good with the TIE fighter on there. And now I'm going to head into a live stream in just a minute, and we're going to add in some more details and work on a couple of other things. Okay, so on that live stream we managed to get done this entire piece of a 48x48 plate, which is basically going to go on top of the base plate just to raise it up a ton. You can see basically now we just have to add the supports underneath and raise this up about 12 bricks, I think it is in total, off the ground. So basically this is just a replica of the 48x48 base plate, but I can just use this as like a big stable support that's going to go on top of all the filler to basically act as that top layer that I can then build from above there. You can see basically we layered up this about 3 plates thick, which is the equivalent of a brick, but obviously made up of plates. It makes it a lot easier to sort of thicken it up and everything and make it nice and sturdy. And we've added another layer of bricks below it, which is going to be really, really good for the strength and stability of this. And then basically I'm going to run big bits of filler down from where those bricks are all the way to the bottom, and I've just got to work that out and get it all placed in place. As you can see basically here, there's a big slot and empty area for this. The bottom layer that you can see resting against the floor there is going to fit against that big dark bluish grey wall. Obviously then the whole dark bluish grey back section will stay dark bluish grey and you won't be able to see any of this colour, but yeah, that's looking really, really good, and that's going to be definitely great at taking some next steps forwards. I can then start to work on the wall as well as the entrance to the base, which is 2 things that I'm very, very excited to start on. But yeah, you can see we also added in a few details, scraps and little bits of mud on the upper landing platform right there. We only managed to get about half of it done, maybe not even half of it, but yeah, got a couple of nice little elements in there, and I think that's looking pretty good right there. I definitely think I will add some more in here. I think I want to add some sort of like removed plate and some of the removed stuff to show some of the underneath area. I think that would look really, really good if we had like a small section that's sort of propped open. But yeah, we'll have to see in the next couple of weeks what I managed to get done in that sort of area. But yeah, overall happy with the amount of progress we got done on that stream. And yeah, that is it for this week's episode of Building KASHYYYK, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Of course, smash that like button if you did enjoy, and of course leave some feedback down below. I really do enjoy hearing what you guys have to say. There's a few things that have been commented on previous episodes which have really changed the way I'm sort of looking to build this mock and stuff, so definitely if you have any feedback whatsoever, leave it in the comment section down below. It could definitely help me out and help out the mock to reach its final and best form, so I definitely need your guys' help, so definitely comment down below. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to go check out the sponsors of this series. I'll leave links to them down below, and also my discount codes up on the screen right here, so if you guys are picking up anything from them, make sure to use those discount codes for a little discount right there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Of course, make sure to smash that subscribe button and leave that notification bell on so that you don't miss out on any of these updates when they come out every single Saturday. I hope to see you guys in the next episode and in the future live streams and everything like that. But without further ado, have a great day, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.